Have you heard the story about Brenay Kennard, who took her girlfriend's boyfriend husband? Well, honey, they are currently in court right now. And y'all, we have got to talk about this. They used to be best friends and co-creators, content creators. Child, it is said that Brenay got over 3 million subscribers. And child, she out here snatching people's lives. Y'all, let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, to my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie advice. Sweet old. It's time for auntie advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for auntie advice. Tell you, I am about to do a series called Why Y'all Didn't Tell Me. I am looking at y'all down here in the comment section talking about Auntie. Oh my God, I am so glad that you are covering this. Why you didn't tell me? Look, Auntie's advice on Instagram. Write it down. If you got any jaw dropping tea, anything that's going to be interesting to me, drop it down in my Instagram DM. You said you've been what? Yeah. Why you didn't hit me up in my Instagram and let me know that this story was going on downtown to the TikTok? Y'all have got to drop this stuff down in my bra. Okay, my broad's over there on Instagram. I'm not going to see your comments on YouTube because they having an issue that we're still trying to work out. But y'all have got to let me know about these stories. Yes, we're going to have to talk about the girl in the wedding dress. Y'all ain't tell me nothing about the girl in the wedding dress that's spinning on around, that was acting like her husband. Y'all have got to tell me about this stuff. I would rather cover real life news than all of these phony 90-day fiance shows any day. Matter of fact, I'm going to give y'all a video because I just think that I'm just tired, done, and through with doing reviews. But we're going to have to talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it with the members first and then let everybody else know. But if you got something, drop it down in my bra. My bra is Auntie's Advice DMs on Instagram. Now, don't leave no whole bunch of paragraphs and don't leave no links unless you absolutely have to. But y'all drop it down in my bra. Y'all, let's go ahead on and talk about this Brenay girl. I've been on a rabbit. Let me tell you something. One thing about the tiki-taki is that you will absolutely go find yourself going down a rabbit hole. Once you hear the information, you just be like, oh my God. Oh my God. I got all kinds of stories. I got papers I done printed out of different things that we gonna get ready to start covering, right? Because like life is life and out here in these streets, whether it's TikTok, whether it's a news resource or whatever, we about to start like really talking about stuff because you know what I have found? I like it. And I like the interaction with y'all downtown in the comment section. But I got to tell y'all, I'm going to have to start doing a series called Why Y'all Ain't Tell Me. Okay. Hi, boo. Welcome. You know I'm gonna put you on blast. Welcome, boo. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, let's get into this story, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Let me bring up some background on what in the fuck is going on. You're probably going to hear the same thing twice, but be patient with me. Brenay Kennard is an American social media creator who gained prominence on TikTok with lifestyle story time and lip sync videos. And that is according to Gen Z Stars. Why Brenay Kennard arrested? She ended up getting arrested. We're going to talk about that. Lord Jesus, it's a hot mess express going on downtown to the TikTok. She was reportedly, I don't need to do that. They say her social media following grew quickly. By 2025, she is said to have over 3 million followers. She has siblings, a twin sister named Karen, a brother named Byron Jr., and a younger sister. Brenay is engaged to Tim Montague in July of 2005, according to Gen Stars. So let's see. But they keep bringing the same article up. She was prior to this. You know what? Let me let this girl from TikTok tell y'all. What you say, boo? Please do. I know nothing. Okay. Hi, Karen. Welcome, boo. Okay, let me let this girl tell a story. Hold on. Let me bring this up real quick. Let me see if I can bring it up. Hold on. I tell y'all got to tell me when this stuff is going on. So this is a TikToker by the name of UI Web 55. So I want to make sure I give her credit. I'm going to share the screen with the tiki-taki of it all. And we're going to listen to what the happened. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Come on, boo. Tell us what's going on.
This is Brenay Kennard, and she's a TikTok influencer currently being sued for sleeping with her friend's husband. And I read all the legal documents, even though I'm not a lawyer. So let me fill you in on this crazy case. Like I said, her name is Brenay Kennard. She's an influencer with almost 3 million followers on TikTok. And in May of 2021, she married this man whose name is Devin. Brenay.
Okay, so Brenay is married to Devin because I'm finding out this stuff too as we go along. Okay, so don't be looking for me to be the expert up on this. Okay, you said looking at her makes my hurt. Okay, let's get into our story. So she would tell Brenay and Tim. Okay,
Devin live in North Carolina, and they spent a ton of time hanging out with Devin's cousin Tim and Tim's wife, Akira. Brenay and Devin.
oh, I got his name wrong. I gotta go back.
And I read all the legal documents, even though I'm not a lawyer. So let me
Okay,
fill you in on this crazy case.
okay,
Like I said, her name is Brenay Kennard. She's an influencer with almost 3 million followers on TikTok. And in May of 2021, she married this man whose name is Devin. Brenay.
okay. Devin, and Brenay. Okay.
And Devin live in North Carolina, and they spent a ton of time hanging out with Devin's cousin Tim and Tim's wife, Akira. Brenay and Devin, Tim and Akira. So these two couples hang out, they go on double dates, make social media videos together, go to birthday parties, basketball games, baseball games, all the couple things. Until in January of 2024, Akira discovers a video of Brenay, her friend, and Tim, her husband, talking about things that they've done together. And yes,
What? Oh my God. Because wait a minute, because Tim and Devin are cousins. I know she just said that they was cousins. So Brenay was married to Devin, who is a cousin of Tim, and Tim's wife's name is Akira. Oh, what a tangle web we weave. My God.
Earlier, I said Tim and Devin were cousins, so that would mean that Tim slept with his cousin's wife.
That's disgusting. Y'all know that is disgusting on every freaking level. He probably broke his heart.
Akira learns that this affair between her husband and her friend started in December of 2023, and on occasion even happened in her house when she.
I know you lying. I know you lying. I know daggone well she wasn't that nasty and foul that she would do something up in that girl house. That is.
Would be sleep. After all of this is discovered, Tim and Brenay move out of the homes that they share with their spouses and into a home together. And then a few months after that, Akira sues Brenay, alleging that as a direct result of Brenay sleeping with her husband, Akira has suffered humiliation, mental anguish, and injury to her health. She says her children are now deprived of a two-parent household, and Akira is deprived of the love, affection, companionship, and economic support of.
And you know, in North Carolina, they have that alienation of affection law. They have a law in North Carolina. Now, I don't know if it's up here. I'm going to have to check and see. But they have a law where you can get punitive damages. You can go to court and sue civilly for some money. And I think that is what is happening. Oh, my God.
Her own husband, because he's given it all to Brenay. Akira also says the fact that the two of them are flaunting this relationship all over the internet only adds to the humiliation and mental anguish that Akira is already suffering, and so she wants Brenay to pay. Now, of course, filing the lawsuit is only the beginning step. So to prepare for trial, Akira and her attorney started sending subpoenas. They asked for Brenay's bank statements, her proof of income, her current lease.
And if Brenay got 3 million subscribers, she making a cute coin downtown to the TikTok. Downtown to the TikTok.
Any video she has of Akira's kids, and all communications between Brenay and Tim, including text messages, videos, WhatsApp. She asks for it all. And at first, Brenay's attorney responds to the subpoenas by asking the judge for more time to gather all the documents and respond to everything. But even with the new due date, Brenay and her attorneys never send anything over. So after their deadline passes, Akira's attorney files a motion asking the judge to sanction or punish Brenay and her attorney for not responding to the subpoena, because not having that information is preventing.
She got on here Brenay, Bay, and I love him. That's so disgusting.
Akira from preparing for this trial, and it's also costing her more money in attorney fees. So this request for sanctions happened on November 20th, 2024.
Brenay, Timothy forever. What the?
And then the next thing that happens in this case is on January 30th, 2025, when Brenay's attorney files a motion to withdraw, like leave the case. The motion.
Girl, the attorney done dropped her.
The motion says that the defendant, meaning Brenay, wants him to withdraw. So now there's a hearing scheduled for April 1st, but a mediator has also been assigned to this case, and it says the deadline for a conference with that mediator is April 19th, and then the trial is scheduled to start on May 19th. So that's the lawsuit between the wife and the girlfriend. But remember, I said Brenay was also married. She was married to Devin, who is Tim's cousin. Well, Devin has also filed a lawsuit. His lawsuit is against his cousin, Tim, and it's for the same reasons Akira is suing for, saying that
they about to get paid. So he's suing for alienation of affection as well. Oh my God.
His cousin broke up his marriage. There was also a temporary custody order that was put in place to say that
they don't have no kids.
Akira and Tim's kids couldn't be left alone with Brenay, but Akira says that Brenay has broken that order countless times. So again, this is in North Carolina where you can sue for this kind of stuff. So I don't know, child. Y'all tagged me in this and wanted a recap, but this is a mess. North Carolina, what are y'all doing?
Thank you so much, UniWeb55. Y'all ain't tell me that this mess was going on. Not a chart. Not a whole diagram. Not a whole PowerPoint presentation. Oh my God. They used to date as teens. Who used to date as teens? You got to use names for me. I'm old, child. You're going to have to use some names for me so I can know what's going on, because I don't know what's going on downtown to the goings on. Oh my God. It seemed like it because I was looking, I was looking at the girl in the wedding dress. And for some reason, this rolled up on me, and I was like, what is this? Because I'm like I have a TikTok account, but I don't use it. I don't really post anything, right? I use it to I spy, catch up on some things. But child, now I'm going to have to go back down the rabbit hole so I can find out what's going on. But according to this article, where's this article at? She was just arrested. Brenay was arrested. So let's bring this up so we can find out why in the world Brenay was arrested. I ain't gonna read the whole article. I'll give y'all some of it. Hold on, let me see if I can remember. Okay. So share the screen, Auntie. Is this the article? This the article. So it says, this is Brenay. Who are these pictures of? Is there another picture? No. Boyfriend. Why was Brenay arrested? So it says in September of 2025, Brenay made headlines after being arrested and charged for cyber stalking. According to the Raleigh News and Observer, the complainant was filed by Akira, who accused Brenay of online harassment and of having an affair with her husband, Timothy. Court documents revealed that Brenay was accused of causing mental and emotional distress through online posts and allegedly showing up at locations connected to her. She was later released on a $2,500 bond. The controversy stemmed from a lawsuit filed in May of 2024 by Akira, alleging alienation of affection and criminal conversation. Child, they ain't got her weight out here is 260 pounds. Now they know they have to do that. Now, it appears that right now the girls down on TikTok are in Durham. Honey, they are treating this like the Diddy case. They all up and down the hallway calling Tim big hips. I think that's what they call them, big hips. Child, they are out here doing the most with the least. They are covering this trial. They said that Akira, it has been reported that Akira was on the stand or something, and that it mentioned that she, little to Brenay and Timothy's knowledge, she was pregnant with their third child, because Timothy and Akira got kids. But allegedly, the TikTokers are reporting that during the trial, which is going on right now, Timothy with the hips. Okay, so you hip on it. I need to drop it. Do I need to drop the link so you can come up and bring us up to snuff up on this? We need to be brought up to snuff. If you got the information and you ain't too shy to come up here, I would love to have you come up here and give us the real tea. Is my moderator out here tonight? No, she ain't out here. Nope, I don't see her blue icon. Okay, she get to have a night out. She's always here. Timothy with the hips. Is it Naya? Naya, do you know? Can you come up? Can some of y'all come up and tell me what's really going on? You get to have a night off. You get to have a night off. I just was saying, you work so hard over here. You get to have a night off. Okay? Yo! The girl told them on the stand that she miscarried a baby because of all of this alienation of affection. That's so sad. One of the girls that was reporting on it said she was crying. She said she was just crying. Then they said there was a scuffle outside in the hallway between the mothers. It's a lot going on. It's a lot goings on with this case. Oh my. I know you lying. What? Let me see if I can find that downtown to the tiki-talkie. Let me find that downtown to the tiki-talkie. Let me see. How do I even search for that? All right, y'all. Let me get my burns. Let me get my burns, as the old folk used to say. Let me get my burns. Wait a minute, what? Okay, hold on. Let's see what this one is saying. Let's see what this one's saying, y'all. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this one's saying. Is this it? Yeah.
And Tim laying on a couch in a marital home of Akira and Tim. It was a video that Akira found while doing her taxes, which is how she discovered the other videos. They played the video. Brenay was laying on Tim in a cuddle position under a cover.
Oh my God. Is she 260 pounds? I mean, I know big girls need love too. I'm a big girl, but ugh.
What is it? This one, all parties were still legally married. Akira stated that the last time she slept with Tim was in April of 2024. Robin presented Brenay with an exhibit. Brenay says she never seen that exhibit. Robin testified that she sent it to Brenay twice. Brenay objected. Objection was overruled. Video number 383.
So Brenay lawyer dropped her And evidently, Brenay is down here now representing herself in an alienation of affection case. She chose not to hire a lawyer. Is her TikTok views going down? I ain't gonna be able to do this. Are you serious? Thank you, boo. I was just watching another content creator. She told us this chick took up a GoFundMe to get a breast reduction and never went and got it and kept the money. Well, that's what's going on with wedding dress. She is representing herself. I'm gonna need one of y'all there. I know daggone well I have got to have a niece or a nephew or a member that live in Durham. I'm gonna need y'all to be at the courthouse tomorrow. I need y'all to be downtown to the courthouse tomorrow. What is going on?
They show a video of Tim and Brenay in the marital bathroom. Tim had his shirt off. Brenay was bent over, rubbing her bottom on Tim's dick.
Oh, wait a minute. She gonna give me flag. She too graphic. I need something. I don't need that much information. Okay, so what is this? Is this what it is? Okay, so let's see if this.
You got a 2-day trial.
Oh no! See, that's why I don't like TikTok, because if they play music, and I will get you shut down on YouTube. Is that her in the court? Ew. I gotta find it quietly, y'all, and I don't know how to find it quietly. But that's one thing they do on TikTok. They play music, and you don't get in trouble on TikTok for playing copyrighted music, but YouTube ain't gonna play with you. So that little portion may be out this video. Because they will strike back. I'm going to have to find a source. I'm going to have to go down the rabbit hole and pull all this together. And we go, yes, that is her in the court with leggings on. You know, here's the thing. I don't want to blame Akira. And I don't want to blame Devin. But when couples be all coupled up like that, hanging out like that, you got to watch that. You cannot be having. You just can't trust people like you think you can trust people. Wait a minute, what? Not only was Tim involved with Brenay, but they were saying her twin sister Karen's most recent child is Tim's, and they look just. I know you lying. I know you telling a lie. I know you lying on Auntie's YouTube channel. I know you lying downtown in the comment section. What? Wait a minute. What? So I'm going to have to go down this rabbit hole for real. What? Oh my God. You might have to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to have to go through some videos. We will have to come back because I want to be able to see that. Auntie, there were signs. when they would hang out, Brenay would fix Tim's plate before her own husband. But y'all don't be telling me. So that's why I'm going to have to do a series called Why Didn't Y'all Tell Me? Let me write that down. I'm going to have to do a series called Why Didn't Y'all Tell Me that this was going on downtown to the TikTok, downtown to the Instagram, downtown to everything. Let me write this down. New series. Raydella, when you get a chance, make sure you send it to me in my DMs too. What's this series gonna be called? Why y'all ain't tell me? Let me see. Why y'all ain't tell me? If y'all got any other names, y'all let me know. But right now we got Why Y'all Ain't Tell Me, and then we gonna go on to whatever it is. Cause y'all don't be telling me about this stuff, and then y'all be up in my comment section and know all the business. Know all the business. Wait a minute, what? It was confirmed today in court he was sleeping with the... Who confirmed this? Tamika, why you apologizing? You knew? Tamika, you knew? You knew? If y'all don't start hitting me up in my Instagram... What? Wait a minute, what? Who was fighting whose granny? Devin's granny or Tim's granny? Oh my God, y'all give me clear information. Y'all know I'm old and I can't calculate that fast. So am I assuming that the TikToker at the trial said the fam came for Tim? Of course it's something I want to cover. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are not looking at 90 Day Fiance, or at least y'all not coming to me for it. Y'all not coming to me for reviews anymore. Y'all not. And I know it's probably because half of y'all don't watch the show no more. And it's just the same old bullcrap over and over again. So I'm not going to make those priorities anymore. I just ain't. We're going to start talking about real life stuff that's going on. That's what we about to do. And it shows that I feel like I want to come out here and I want to talk about when I want to talk about it and how I want to talk about it. I want to give y'all what y'all want. Instead of y'all going to somebody else talking about this stuff, I would rather y'all come to me and we have a real conversation out here. So hit me up in the DMs if it's something that you know is something. I have one young lady that sends me stuff, right? But she sent me stuff about, some of the shows I'm covering, and I don't really cover them anymore. Y'all let me know downtown in the Instagram DMs so I can cover stuff, and y'all don't have to come into the chat and be like, I was hoping you was going to cover this. Well, if you hoping I was going to cover it, let me know so you can make sure I'm covering it. Okay. Let's have that agreement. I see you, you see me, and we see each other. Let me know when you got some tea about something that's going on. Yeah, but a lot of them, and thank you, JW. I know you do. A lot of them don't. They don't look at the reviews. And the reviews takes hours for us to do. Or for me, because number one, I got a full-time job, full-time job, full-time job. Then I got to drive to and from it. I got to listen to the show and then dissect it and then do the review on it. And if y'all ain't looking, ain't no need of me doing it. Members, we getting ready to start going back to the membership, what we used to do. We used to be out there cooking and stuff. I've been trying to find recipes so that we can start doing that and just being together, having a good time, having a little nightcap, a chat and a nightcap, and we can talk about those things while we cooking. I'll send the recipes out. Make sure you got all the ingredients, and that's what we're going to do. We can ready to go back to what we used to do. Because y'all not looking. Y'all not looking. My analytics is telling me y'all not looking. And I would rather talk about real life stuff, real things that's happening downtown to the streets. Dr. Now is gone. He gone for right now. Because I know some people been asking me to do dangerously obese. But it's so depressing. And YouTube told me on one of my videos, they flagged me and was like, you are, what did they say? You bullying. So my style of covering it would have to change. I have to be high level and make sure I ain't talking about them like I like to talk about people. So that's why I've been skeptical about doing it, because I don't want another strike where they say you out here bullying people. So I can't cover it until my little probationary period is up. It's a lot going on. It'd be a lot going on in the background that y'all don't know anything about, right? And I don't share because I don't want to trouble the water and I don't want to trouble y'all. But this stuff like this is much more interesting to me the 90 Day Fiance, with the same people recycled season after season after season. Also, it's oversaturated. Everybody's covering it. If I decide it's something I want to come out and talk about, I'll talk about it real quick, and I'll be doing a whole bunch of writing notes and all of that kind of stuff. So, we'll talk about it amongst ourselves in the membership. I promise y'all, we'll talk about it in the membership. But I just, I want to do something that I feel like is rewarding to me too. And that I'm not sitting out here doing all this work. Like, okay, excuse me to all the people that's new. I'm just talking to the old folk here. Oh, he's still in jail, Sassy? He's still in jail. So let me find out what happened to Tim. Hold on, let me go to another source where I don't have to. Hold on, y'all. In the future, I'll make sure I get. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm going to talk about wedding dress. I know y'all been waiting for me to talk about that. Okay, they say that's not secure. Don't go there. So they said, I found a record for someone named Tim Montague in the Durham County Sheriff Office. They said that the allegations circulating on TikTok appear unverified in established news outlets or official court records. They saying that it ain't verified. What happened, boo? All these women messing with Tim because they thought he was making it to the NFL. Now he downtown to the courthouse. What? I'm gonna drop the link and see if somebody come up. I need y'all to tell me what's going on. Let me drop the link. If you come up and you hit the link, you must show yourself in the background. You have to. After you have revealed yourself to me in the background, and I believe that you are safe and you legit and you're not trolling, then you can turn your camera off and we'll just talk. Okay? What does Tim look like? Okay, let me give you a picture of Tim. Hold on. That's it. Let me get you a picture. Hold on, boo. And you know what? His wife probably supported him through everything. That's just so fucking sad that his wife probably was supporting him. A raggedy sow. Did he go to St. Augustine, y'all, or Barton College? We ended up going to school at. Is this him? Oh, they said Brenay calls for Devon's help amid TikTok drama. Let me find him. See if I can find him. I want to find an image that I know is him. He ain't even nice looking. And it be those guys because all about the tea got something on. I think I remember her. Let me find a picture, y'all. Oh, they said they got married on 9/11. Let me see if I can get this to open up. He ain't even nice looking. It always be. Y'all see? Oh, they said she got a They say Brenay Kennard is in court for both civil and a criminal matter. Oh, the criminal matter is a cyber stalking, misdemeanor cyber stalking, and the civil case is the alienation of affection. Let me tell y'all something. I'm straight old school. You can't have everybody around your man. I don't care if they tell you that Jesus walks with them. I don't care if they tell you he like a brother to me. I don't care if they tell you, girl, I've been with you, we've been hanging together for 20. I don't give it. You cannot trust everybody. And sometimes it be the ones that you think are the closest to you. Hey, Tamika. Hey, boo. Tamika, I'm out here trying to find a scoop. Tamika, I just told my subscribers and my new ones that I'm getting ready to do a whole segment called Why Y'all Ain't Tell Me. Why they would not tell me that this was going on downtown to the tiki-talkie, Tamika, I don't know. I don't have to cover 90 Day. Tamika, I just told them I don't have to cover 90 Day Fiance and all of that phony bullcrap with the same repeated people over and over for the last 15 years. I would rather do this. So they need to tell me, because I'm telling you, I'm about to do a segment called Why Y'all Ain't Tell Me. Tamika, have you seen the video of the girl in the white wedding dress with the husband that she was on the cruise ship with, embarrassing him, all drunk and nasty? Just drunk and nasty for no reason whatsoever. And then go tell me something. This is the day I found out that my husband ain't love you. You knew, you been known. Then it got me hot. Now I got to take my sweater off. Tamika, have you seen the bride, Tamika? Now she out here on social media. I saw her the other day. She was sitting up there talking about he had, put the paws on her. She was sitting out there phony crying. Then a GoFundMe come out of her. Then she said that it wasn't her GoFundMe. Then the TikTokers wouldn't hunted her down and found out that it was her TikTok. Then she come out there and tell me I ain't got no other choice. I said one thing people will do is they will give you GoFundMe for mental illness. Because something wrong with the girl. She ain't got her kids. She making up all these reasons why she don't have her kids. She said the husband had cheated on her 13 times, but she just had to be with him because I said, what the? You saw that one, Tamika. Tamika, we need to come out and do that together. We need to do a collab. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to read her down tomorrow. But this one took precedence over that one. Because I just was like, I know daggone well this stuff is not going out here downtown on the social media. You know what? My Instagram DM should be blowing up now with stories that they need me to cover other than reviewing these daggone shows, because people are interested in real life. Now, some people want to see the reviews, but I got to wait till my suspension go off because I've been on suspension. So I can't do dangerously obese because they just was like, we ain't got this to do. Yes, Tamika, she just moved into a new apartment, allegedly, because I don't think she's not with the guy. I think it's all a ploy. It's a scheme that Todd set up. I'm trying to tell you, I do not believe this girl. I don't believe a word that's coming out of her mouth. She talk about she decides that she wants to get her kids. She says she voluntarily turned her kids over. Nah, boo. Nah. Then she say that she on medication, but she drink like like she's a lush. She lied about the GoFundMe. Now she coming out there saying the GoFundMe was mine. I ain't had no choice. So I said, so if I get out here and show my whole entire, y'all will pay me on a GoFundMe for that? If I come out here and twirl around in some Christmas PJs and act like I done lost it and let my head down and just let my head just sling all around and everything and get to crying and stuff like that. If I put a GoFundMe up, y'all gonna give me an apartment? And now she talking about she acting like she on cribs. She opening up the door. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, welcome to my new apartment. I said, I be God. You mean to tell me the GoFundMe money hit that quick? She with that fucking man. She with that man. I can't do it with these people. This girl was sitting up there acting like she was on an episode of MTV Cribs. Then she's standing up there after all the stuff she done said out of her mouth. She's shaking all of that cellulite all up and down from a boat, from a boat with a drink to the beach with a drink. Every time you see her, she drinking. She out there telling her husband's business, telling her business, lying and stuff. And then she gonna have the audacity to be in this new apartment with a Bible. I said, bitch, you can't make this stuff up. You're gonna have to take that out. It's one thing for me to say it. I'm gonna take it out for you, boo, okay? It's one thing for you to say it, but it's another thing when they see it in the comment section. Hold on. I'm trying not to block you like I did the other lady accidentally. Okay, thanks, Ray Dollar. Damn. The new segment. When y'all see the segment that come up and says, why y'all ain't tell me? Y'all know it's about to go down. Y'all know it is about to go down. We about to have a real conversation about this. Don't nobody come out there and expose their man like that. Mm-mm. And it's mighty convenient. You just came out there on, you know what? We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all got your notification bells on because we're going to talk about Wedding Dress Girl. Tamika, if you want to drop by, you let me know. We could do, a collab on it because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't got this to do. I'm going to follow this story. I'm going to go and get some TikTok videos and some other videos, right? Some information that ain't got no music in it because, like I said, YouTube don't play about the copyright strike. They don't play. What you saying, boo? My thing is, why you asking for people to donate when she was bragging that she stayed going on cruises and trips, but she's on disability? So where you get the money, boo? Exactly, Christina Bernard, number 12. Exactly. But I guess we all can do this though, right? That's all you gotta do is just have a little sad love song. All you gotta do is come out there and act weird AF and act like you having a mental breakdown and people will go for me. That's just like I wanted to show y'all this. Hold on, let me find it. Do I got it? I wanted to show y'all this. Let me get this comment off the screen. Wait a minute, baby. Ray Della said, don't do it. Did y'all see this? Is this it?
It's no fucking way, fool. Look at all of my shit. My merch fucking soaking wet, fool. Like, tables broke. Oh my fucking God, fool. Look at all the water on my fucking shit, my.
She cussing too much. That's the dumb girl, the dumb substitute teacher that got fired from 2 jobs on the same day, basically. Now she downtown. You know what? Let me walk real quick. Hold on. Real quick. I just need to get this off, and then I'm coming. I'm telling y'all, I'm coming right back. I'm just gonna be right over there. Okay. I know you lying. I know you telling a lie. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. Now she takes her crazy out there. This the girl that got fired from the substitute job that didn't have enough common sense to know that she couldn't be filming kids and talk about the kids trying to take her down. Got people out there harassing the little girl because she lost both of her jobs. Now we see the video that I was showing y'all. She was cussing so much. YouTube gonna say something to me about that. She cussing and all of that kind of stuff because the stuff that was in her storage locker is outside on the ground. Talking about her merch and all of that kind of stuff. Young, it don't work like that. They don't evict out of storage units. They sell a unit product, the stuff in the unit. You act like you the only one in America that's had a rental unit, and they don't evict you out of a rental unit. They sell the content. They pop the lock off the rental unit and sell the contents therein. So you done went out there and got some raggedy cloths or whatever, a couple of buckets of stuff that you wanted to throw out anyway. This is my opinion. I got aqua aerobics tomorrow, y'all, so I'll be a little late. She out there with her stuff on the ground. And she got the audacity to be talking about they threw her stuff out and her stuff is messed up. Young, that's not what stores you. That's not what they do. They don't evict you because they don't make any money off of you not paying the bill. And it ain't like they found out. Bitch. It's not like they found out today you got fired and then tomorrow your stuff set out. Young, it's a process. Do you know how many times they probably sent you a letter and was like, look, you going to pay on this storage locker or what? Now she out there talking about she got to go fund me because now she living in her car. You been living in your car. Probably when you was doing the video that had the little thing swinging in the middle of your legs. You probably was at somebody else's house up against a door. Like, she like that up on us. She like, I said, what in the whole? Tamika, you did not hear the story about this girl. Y'all did not hear this story. I tell y'all what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the video and I will link it to this so you can see the whole story and nothing but the story. So help me, auntie. Because I already did a video on this, so I'm going to let y'all know who the TikToker is. It's all in the video, okay? Go ahead on and give me a click. And I'll get it, and the whole scoop is out there. This girl went up into a school thinking that it was a flex because she felt like she looked like a kid. She goes up in the camp, filming the kids, decides to bring her dump home, do a voice, edit it on CapCut, do a voiceover on it, and put it up on the daggone thing, or her substituting at a teacher's office with her feet up, and the other teacher probably out, maybe surgery, maybe they had something they had to do. She's sitting up there on the camera that she set up a tripod and recorded with her feet up on the teacher desk. Yeah, you know, I'm up ahead at this school and everything. She got a chain on. Let me get a chain. Let me get a chain around this mother. Let me get a, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get a chain. Think about it, girl. Think about the chain. Think about the chain. How you gonna do your chain? Okay. She got a chain on, right? Big old chain. She got on the plaid oversized shirt. So when y'all see this thing around my neck, this is actually a cross, okay? But this is about how big the cross was. She coming up to the school. She's showing out. She's showing the out. Because the kids is like, is that a teacher? So she up in the school, right? She got a big old cross up around her neck. She got a plaid shirt on and some jeans, and she's supposed to be the teacher. She said she the type of teacher. She said her kids, she let them do what she wants. She that kind of teacher. She's that kind of teacher. And she at the school, she shows her lunch bag. Let me get the daggone lunch bag up in this month. Let me get a lunch bag up in this. I need a lunch bag up in this month, okay? She at the school. She got her lunch bag, right? She like, I got my snackies. I got my snackies. Let me see what I got on my snackies. Do I got any snacks up in this? No, because I don't be walking around with food. Let's see if I got a snacky. I don't have no snacky. And I don't have no snacky. God dang it. Okay, let me put this in there. My snack. She got Skittles. All the little stuff that little kids like. She got that. She got snacky. She's like, yeah, I got my lunch. Then they show her out at lunch. She got her little lunch box, right? Y'all think I'm lying, but this is the truth. I'm gonna make sure I link that video in there before I go to bed. She up against the wall, right? Now this her cross. This is how big her cross is. So she's standing up there up against the wall like this. Let me move my chair. Because y'all be thinking I be lying about stuff and I don't be lying. She up against the wall like this with her snacky. Taking pictures. I'm at the school. This cute. Using my teacher. The cross about this big on her. It's bigger than her. Oh my God. Oh, look at Shorty. What's up, Shorty? Oh my God. These kids about to take me down. And they gonna tell everybody that she looking at the little girl, talking about the reason why she said that the little girl was gonna take her down is because kids just be taking teachers down. No, you said that in my opinion because you was attracted to the little girl. And if the little girl had showed a morsel of attraction back at you, you probably would have went for it. Young, we knew that something was wrong with you. We got the clue when we saw the big cross. That's when we got the clue about who you was. Then your hair all scraggly, unprofessional, hanging down like that. Young, stop. They've been tearing her up on social media. So now she goes and does a GoFundMe for $1,200 and people gave it to her. Them the kind of people I want you around my great nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews. I don't even want you around my daughter. She grown. I don't want people like that around my kids. You can be whoever you are and do whatever you want. That's fine. Y'all know I'm an open person. I'm open to you love who you love, how you love. That's your business. But when it come down to the kids, that's a whole different ball game altogether. Ain't no, I will stomp her. I will stomp if I even think you trying to mess with the kids. That's out of line. That's a line that you just don't cross. You can be whoever you want to be. God created us with free will. But when you messing with the kids and you talking about Shorty about to take me down, Shorty was looking at her because she had her phone hooked up and like she had her phone like that, right? So you know when somebody's taping you or videotaping you. Hold on, let me take this hot crock off. I don't even see how she could wear this around this right here. It got me sweating. Y'all see me? I'm sweating. I wasn't sweating at first. Yeah, dang, man, I need a fan up in this one. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Auntie done got hot up on y'all. Ooh, that's how y'all be making me act. Oh my God, y'all be making me act like that. Whew. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so I'm back. My hair coming down and everything. Y'all got me out here in these streets. Okay, hopefully that'll last for the rest of the video. Ooh, y'all got me. Ooh. Am I going the right way? I don't even know. Ooh, no wonder I be stumbling when I be having Crocs on. And that ain't even my Crocs. Those my daughter's Crocs. Okay. Hold on. Hold on for a second. Wait a minute. I'm about ready to cut the L. Now she down there at the storage unit and says she living in her car. You lose a job one day, you lose your other job the next day, and now you homeless in a car. People be grifting for nothing. All you gotta do is be straight up and ask for a dime or a quarter. If I sat out here and asked y'all right now, can y'all hit me with a $1.99 cash app? Y'all hit me with a $1.99 cash app if y'all got it. But I don't never ask y'all for no money. Even be trying to hide my birthday so y'all don't feel like y'all got to send me anything. Matter of fact, all my money that comes in on the YouTube go to the subscribers. It don't even go in my pocket. Uncle Sam can tell you that. But if you gonna have a grift and you gonna try to get money from people, be honest about this shit. Now all of a sudden all your stuff is outside. Anybody that's ever had a storage unit, no, they don't do that. Do you know how many people would be sitting around a storage unit if they took? Matter of fact, in some daggone states and counties, you're going to get fined if you got that trash out there. Storage units are popping up all over the world, right? Because Americans, we have an insatiable appetite for always buying. Ask me how I know. Because I'm always donating. Can't wear but one outfit at a time. You know how many people, when you drive by them big old huge storage center, if they evicted people like that and put this on the ground, do you know that it would be looking like the city dump? That's why they sell the unit. And when you buy it, you got to take that stuff that day. But she out here with the bullshit. And because people internalize things, and maybe they went through something like that, they be like, you know what? She said it's something inappropriate to the child, but she ain't meant it. Let me send her an anonymous $5. I wish the fuck I would. You crossed the line, y'all. Just point blank and period. And then you don't want to take no accountability. So I'll make sure that y'all see that video. I'll make sure I link it. Tomorrow, I'm coming out. We're talking about wedding dress. If you have not already done so, go hit on and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Here's how you know your notification bell is on and that you're going to know when I go live and you're going to get a notification. It's going to turn a different color. The bell going to change on you. Then you know, oh my God, I'm subscribed to Auntie's channel. When she come out and talk about wedding dress gate, I'm there. And any other thing that we decide that we're going to talk about out this month, okay? Because times is getting to the point now where it like, we just got to go hit on expose the stuff. We got to have the conversations, and the conversations got to, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all in my thing. What you saying? GoFundMe is taking over, and you get to go fund me and get to go fund me. Okay? What'd you say, Lotus? Egyptian flower. Some people you just can't be around. We're gonna be talking about real life stuff over here. Because I really want to ask this question, and then I'm going to go ahead on and duck on the body here. But what is wrong with Christian Rock's son? What's going on with that story? See, I've been in the 90-day fiance world so long that I don't know what's going on. What's going on with the little boy? Because Blueface then came out of jail, and I was like, who the fuck is Blueface? But I seem to remember Blueface because I think that she was the one like a couple of years ago that got her front tooth knocked out. By him, I thought. So when I saw the headlines, Blueface out of jail, I was like, okay, so who's Blueface? So then I started going down that rabbit hole, and then I started seeing the baby, and I was like, see how y'all know? See how y'all know? So why y'all ain't tell me? Yolanda did say, she said, I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them either. I just saw the stuff going on. See how y'all know? Tiffany said she don't know. But even Yazelle know. She said, poor baby. I be interested in all the tea because y'all interested in it. And whatever y'all interested in, I'm interested. And that's why I ask y'all, what do y'all want me to cover? How y'all want me to cover it? When y'all want me to cover it? Y'all already know. Anyway, I'm getting up over here because my little what you call ring told me that I need to get in the bed at 9 or night. So like I said, tomorrow I got a class, but I'll be in here. We're gonna talk about wedding dress. Okay. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for commenting. Eventually, when I start dropping down the link, y'all gonna be coming up in the chat. I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. And if you get the opportunity, give me a high. Love y'all. Bye.